Okay, okay, you can hear me now. Uh-oh. Let's try this again. Wait, pretend you didn't see me. Pretend you didn't see me. Pretend you didn't see me. Hi, guys. What a way to start our stream. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Welcome back. What did I say? Hi. I'm not dead. I'm here. It's Friday. I'm alive. I was just saying, as those in the Discord know, I have been, hit by the struggle bus pretty hard this past week. I feel like I haven't seen you forever, not gonna lie. Have I missed streams? If so, my bad. No, Donovan, I have been gone for 8 days because let me just give you guys the rundown. So I was on my way to work on lovely, I think it was Friday, Thursday, like a week ago. The morning after the past stream, where we were supposed to play games on Friday, yeah, that didn't happen because my car broke in the middle of the road in a busy street, and I was just stuck there. I had to get towed. I had to then get towed from the tow place back to my house, and then towed from my house to the dealership because my car had a battery slash alternator slash computer issue, which only the dealership could diagnose. And all that goes over my head. Don't ask what any of it means or what the actual issue ended up being because I don't know. I had to get a rental car. Then it turned out that there was a chance that it could cost me upwards of $3,000. Indigo, hi, it's I Will Punch You. I have a new account. Oh my god, hello, I Will Punch You. Now you're Snapdragon. That's a little easier to say, not gonna lie. It does. I Will Punch You / now Snapdragon is in TikTok chat, by the way. But hello. Hi, I'm so happy you're here. It's been a while. Or at least it feels like it's been forever. But yeah, my car, it could have cost me upwards of $3,000. Worst case scenario. I was kind of losing my mind because that's like all the money that I own. So I was like, oh. But everybody, drumroll please, and round of applause for the fact that it was only $650. Oh, I'm so happy. I just paid it today and I just picked up my car. I finally have it back. Life is good. I'm so happy. 650, yay. Yeah, not bad at all. I will gladly pay the $650 over $3,000. Snapdragon says, oh, by the way, I was watching your old cosplay videos. You were the Sakura cosplayer? Yes, unfortunately. No, not unfortunately, fortunately. I will say I if the videos are still on my TikTok, I'm proud of them. Trust and believe there is probably 80% of my cosplay TikToks are no longer public. I'm sorry, but I have a reputation to uphold. When I was watching them, I realized how many videos of yours I actually loved. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. I miss making stupid little TikToks and dressing up in my room. But hey, it's not like I don't still do that to this day. In fact, this is a side note, and we can touch on this as we start drawing and stuff, but I do kind of want to cosplay again. I do kind of want to get back into that. But what was I saying? I don't know. My car's fixed. I'm happy. And I got sushi. So we're gonna... your girl needs some food in her belly real quick before we start this. So this is... Here we go. It's quite the plate. It's kind of all just thrown in there. Actually, let me grab something for my soy sauce. Let me give me like 2 seconds. 1 second. sushi looks delicious. Yeah, there's this place by my house, or not by my house. It's like, it's out of the way, but in Pittsburgh, that is called Sushi Go, and they just like, it's basically just like a sushi place that makes it on the spot, that you just like walk in, order at the counter, and they give it to you. It's like fast food sushi, but like still sushi. You know what I mean? So I went there. I was on my way home from the dealership, and I happened to pass it, and I was like, I need that. I need that. I need that. That's what I need right now. So that's what I'm gonna be eating here. And life is good. I mean, sushi. I have a car. I have like, what else is there to want? What else is there to want, guys? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm just like so relieved to like, oh, I love that they gave me 2 pairs of chopsticks as if this isn't all for me. By the way, I was gonna try chocolate tomato milk, but I never got, okay. Snapdragon. Chocolate tomato milk sounds crazy. I sushi, a car, and a dream. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's just move. I gotta rearrange. Okay, come here, sushi. I need you. Actually, are you guys wasabi people? Do you guys fuck with wasabi? Because I love Miss Wasabi. Yeah, take a little wasabi, you mix it into the soy sauce, or a lot of it is wasabi, depending on how you're feeling. Ooh. Yeah, I never got to try it though because I ended up in a car crash on the way home. See, what is going on with the universe? Car crashes are like, just cars are not like, what the fuck? Wasabi gang, hell yeah. And Snapdragon said wasabi loves wasabi too. I'm in the hospital of it right now because, are you okay? When did this happen? I'm so sorry to hear this. It happened like 4 days ago? Have you been in the hospital for 4 days? Hello? Yes, it was that bad. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Well, I am glad to know that you are alive and functioning. That is absolutely terrible. I'm so sorry. Oh, this food is so good. I got this like crunch roll. She is gargantuan. She's kind of big. Life's been crazy lately. Yeah, I feel it. I feel that. Well, it's always in winter for some reason. No, for real, because I totaled my last car. I got in a bad accident in January this year. And now December, the same year, I'm having this car thing. So I was like, will I ever escape 2025 with a working car? But I am. We're good now. And also, the dealership did confirm there's no other issues with the car. So we should be like set for a while. Fuck winter. Fuck winter. What was the issue with my car? Or my car, it ended up being just the battery, and some like other minor stuff, which is annoying because the AAA guy was like, it's not the battery, it's the alternator. And I was like, okay. And then we almost bought the alternator, but that wasn't the problem. So I'm like really happy that we got it like looked at. Sia, oh my god, you are doing Guilty as Fever. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like beyond excited. Guilty eyes and calling Ashton. Oh god, I think I just destroyed this poor roll. Crazy, I had a AAA guy tell me my alternator was bad and it was the battery. Look at, what the fuck? You should absolutely start cosplaying again, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna happen. Definitely gonna happen. There's just like the spiritual motive for cosplaying is very fulfilling. Just doing it for me. I aspired to be you in 2020/2021 because I adored your cosplay, especially Mikana Kane. That's so sweet. I love doing those two. Those two were like my favorite to do. I do miss it. It's just hard to like financially sustain. And it was easy in college because during COVID they were just shelling money at us. So I was like, fuck it. I had never really spent money on cosplay before I had like the opportunity to. Mikon was your first cosplay? Oh my god. It was my first Danganronpa cosplay, at least. No, technically my first was Rantaro when V3 came out in like, what was that, 2017? I looked busted though. I didn't even know what Danganronpa was back in the day. I just like, my friend was like, this new game, not Danganronpa game came out and I want to cosplay a group, and I was like, I'll do someone, I guess. Remember when it got really popular, I became absolutely obsessed. Yeah, that's when I kind of fell in deep as well. I can't wait for the new game though. I like it, seriously can't wait. Alright guys, 4 pieces of sushi left. I'm speedrunning this shit. I'm so hungry. Today at work was just crazy. I work like a semi-retail job. Like half of it is graphic design, half of it is working retail. And I might tell ya, the holidays are no fucking joke. What? Wait a second, guys. I think I just got banned from using TikTok Live. What did I just do? Literally, what did I do? Wait a second, y'all. What the fuck? So what did I do? What the hell? It said see details, and then I pressed see details, and there's no details. What the fuck? Wait a second. Why does this happen to me? That's what I'm saying. I was talking about eating sushi and cosplaying. Like, what the fuck? So it will take a while before they actually review what happened. Okay, well, I guess no TikTok chat for a little while, guys. I'm so sorry. I will punch you. I hope you find your way to Twitch because that was abrupt. I just am curious, like, what I never know what it is that I'm triggering on these AI things. Well, I guess RIP TikTok for now, guys. Yeah, I just got banned for talking about sushi, I guess. I don't know what happened. It said due to too many community guideline breaches, I no longer am allowed to stream on TikTok through Stream Elements for the time being. So I'm gonna have to put in a few support tickets before we can get this fixed. Oh wow. Can't post anyone too large of a breastplate. They take it down every time. Yeah. It's fucking stupid. Oh well. I still, that's actually crazy. I'm gonna need to come here every time until it's back. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just wild to me because we were not talking about any, like, I get like some things trigger algorithms and like it is what it is, but I was literally talking about sushi and Mikan. I didn't say anything even remotely like whatever. I'm not gonna look, it's been 8 days since I last streamed. I'm not gonna sit here and stress myself out over fucking TikTok live because that's so stupid. It's so stupid. Anyway, let me really quick just my boyfriend just woke up, so let me text him really quick. But and then we're just gonna do a quick, not quick, but like just cute little art stream today. I want to show my boyfriend. Look, I made us Christmas cards. Aren't these so cute? They're so cute. Okay. Let me just quickly respond to him. Okay. So let's get into what we're here for, which is finishing this commission. I would like to finish this commission today. That is like the goal. I've just been so all over the place and I feel bad how long this commission is taking me to finish. So like I just want to get it done. Let me quickly set it up. Oh god, I hear my phone going. Oh, is my boyfriend calling me? Wait a second, guys. I think we have a cameo. Mikey? I'm live. Hi. Are you good? Everyone say hello. He just woke up. You called me when I'm live. What do you expect to happen? They say hello. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'll call you when I'm done. Okay. All right. I love you. Okay. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, let's open this up. Okay. Where do I want to put me? Down here? Over here? I think this is... No, last time we had us over here because... Anyway. Okay, so this is where we left off. Where to begin? We need to pull up some reference pictures for male anatomy purposes because I need to draw these abs. And I don't have experience drawing men in that way. So let's pull this up over here real quick. Actually, we'll put this over here on my third screen. Male torso anatomy. There we go. This is perfect. Okay. Now where did I get my pen? My pen. Oh, it's it's on my lap. I'll send you a pic of my abs. 1 sec. Okay, perfect, Jordan. Thanks. Okay. So, how did I have my layers set up here? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So, I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of make a, like, layer here that isn't... Wait, like, I'm probably gonna end up hiding this layer. But I want like this oval brush will be good. Let's take the hardness down. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I want to like kind of just sketch the shadows in here. Because again, not super great at male anatomy. Not that I'm not good at it. I just am not as familiar with it as I am with female anatomy because I draw women much more than I do men. In fact, I genuinely cannot think of the last time that I drew a man. It's a little too dark. But yeah, so we gotta get like these muscles that come in here. Those kind of go down like this. And then this has a shadow and this goes here kind of, yes. And then this comes up. That kind of feels correct. And then the abs are here. His belly button is here. And then this here. Then this will go down. Okay, so I was on the right track, and then this is gonna kind of go like that. See, okay. You know what? I should have given myself more props. All the pieces were there. I just had to kind of piece them together. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm pretty happy with how that's going. Okay, so let's now just start shading. We gotta render a lot, and I also this area, this fur needs redrawn. We're gonna do that later. I want to focus on getting the skin done, and then we can go back to the fur and the clothes because I don't feel like dealing with the clothes right now. So how has everyone else's week treated them? How has life been? We haven't got to chat for a while. Oh my god, Sally Forth! Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sally Forth in the TikTok chat for the first time, Twitch chat for the first time. Hello. How are you? I'm so happy that you're here right now. This is amazing. Very, very shitty week. Yeah, I will punch you. I had you in my thoughts as I asked that. I was like, wait, I do know that you've not had the best week. I'm sorry, but it's better now, right? I'm better now. Teehee. I'm happy to be here. Yay! Yay! Good. Okay, maybe the abs are now getting a little too chiseled, but that's okay. We can always erase. Let's lighten this up here a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. A little more airbrushed. Because then the real costume sits like a mesh over the skin, so I do want it to kind of feel. Snow is on the way tomorrow, so hopefully it stops Sunday so I can pick Presley up from Pittsburgh. Yeah, I hope so too. I also heard about the scary snow that's supposed to come. I'm not looking forward to it. Please, snow, stay away. I'm still like not so like just the cold. Like my body right now, like I feel the cold coming off my window next to me and I'm just like okay, this is looking a lot better. I've like usually I kind of end up putting off commissions because they're just like the moment I'm getting paid for it, I don't want to do it, which I don't know really how that mentally works. But this commission I really have been wanting to work on because hello, the actor himself is commissioning me. But I just like, as we know, have not been able to. And I am just so happy to like be able to just sit down and work on this right now and not have to worry about anything and know that I'm not working tomorrow and that I can just enjoy my fucking weekend. Finally. Sally! Oh my god. Sally Forth! Sally Forth has joined the channel. Wow! Welcome, Sally. Oh, Indigo, do you like the drawing I sent you on Discord? I think it was the last time I was live. Yes! In fact, let me pull it up because y'all, I Will Punch You drew my little profile picture. Let me quickly pull it up. It was so cute. Direct messages. There you are. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. Isn't this so cute? Look at this. It's me. It's my little profile picture. Everyone give it up for Miss give it up for Miss I Will Punch You because this is so cute. This is so cute. You're the sweetest for that. Seriously. It meant a lot to me and it really did. I encourage anyone watching to pick up an art supply and doodle something with me as I'm here. That's so cool. I know. Right? It is so good. I Will Punch You. You're the best. I'm so happy that you tune in regularly because you're fun. Okay, now what we gotta do. So we gotta add another layer. And we gotta start blending it with the midtones, and then we gotta add some highlights. I would like this to be a little softer. And maybe for the opacity to be a little lower. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna have, let's see, the highlight will hit here. Sorry, this is like not so much something I can talk while doing because it's difficult to explain, but I guess I'll try my best. I don't know. I'm like trying to soften the lines, but also keep everything really defined because musculature can be a bitch to convey, and I don't want it to look like, I don't know how to describe it, but there's like this look that drawings of male like muscles and stuff can look, where you can just tell the person doesn't really have much experience with it. And as someone who doesn't have much experience with it, I am really trying to avoid that at all costs. Like for example, this was too low. We need to move this up because his chest is kind of puffed out. So that would go there, not this. Connect here. Well, you know what? That did kind of fix some problems I was having by moving that, so I'm glad I did. Okay, let's go back with this. Birthday's coming up, so I have to find a good place to get a cake. Oh my god. Yes, Sia. Have you ever had Tous les Jus? That like Korean bakery? There's one in Pittsburgh. It's so good. Best cakes ever. Obviously, not necessarily close to you, but if you ever make your way up, you should definitely check it out. Oh yeah, Sia, what type of cake do you like? What type of things are you looking for? What's your like ideal birthday cake? Mine would be like either like a limoncello, like very light, like just like citrusy, like bright morning sunshine tasting cake. I love like a bright like berry or citrus. But I also love like a fucking carrot cake or a spice cake with cream cheese frosting. Like so good, like unbelievable. I don't know. I always kind of teeter between those palettes of like white woman on brunch versus white woman on Thanksgiving. I like fruity light cakes. See, Sia, we connect there. Pineapple upside down, lemon tart, carrot cake, and cheesecake are all kind of hit for me. Yeah, yep. I mean, look, let's be real. There's not a cake I'm not gonna eat. So like the question at hand is kind of a non-question, but you know, like would I say no to any birthday cake? No. I will always say yes, and I will ask for a second piece. I won't eat fruitcake, ironically. I actually will eat fruitcake. I kind of fuck with it. I remember once there was like this fundraiser thing as a kid, and they had like fruitcake like as a joke. Like it was like a prop in this thing where the whole point was like nobody likes fruitcake. And as a kid, I was like, give me the fruitcake. Like, give me the fruitcake. Like I love a panettone, which is like an Italian fruitcake. I love that shit. I don't know why I do, but I do. Call me gross, you know, but I think that shit's fire. Okay, that looks honestly this looks pretty fierce. Let's smack some kind of purpley toned highlights. Let's shift this toward the pinks. Let's get like a good, yeah, just to kind of mimic that purple light coming through. And let's just hit some very subtle kind of, not there. Some subtle kind of glowy highlights to really hit those like, the titty shine. To make it just look glossy. Glossy, glossy, glossy. Oops. let's hit right here. Just very subtle. I think that's honestly like, it's definitely we're gonna need to work on it more, but I think this is a good place to start rendering the rest of it. Indigo, do you think the hospital would let me go home to try chocolate tomato milk? I don't know. I think they might keep you longer. I definitely grew up in the nobody likes fruitcake era, aka the Bush administration. I mean, that is a crazy correlation, but like, honestly, like you could write an essay about that correlation. What did he do successfully? Quickly. They better not keep me longer. I'm getting bored in here. I hope you get out soon. Okay, let's abandon abs for a second, and now let's move back to line art because I do want to fix. Is this it? Yeah. This is not correct. This section here is just bad. So I would like to do a quick sketch layer. And let's see. Well, first of all, let's come up here because I see a little error here going on where the line art didn't totally live for what was happening there. I have been going to Pittsburgh a lot recently, so I'd love to hear any recommendations or cafes or restaurants from you guys. Yeah, Tous Les Jus is great. It's a chain bakery. Like, there's a bunch of them across the country. But it is genuinely actually really good. I would recommend there. It's easy to get to. It's cute. It's very... They're a cafe, too. But there's also... Obviously, Oakmont Bakery is... the craziest shit. It's Pittsburgh staple. Go to Oakmont. See it. If you haven't been to Oakmont, go to Oakmont. Their shit is insane. Insane. Like some of the best baked goods I've had in my life. Does Evanly Bakes do full cakes? Maybe. Yeah, check out Evanly Bakes. Even if not, see, yeah, Evanly Bakes is like a local queer bakery. He like makes these little like jar cakes and they are fucking amazing. He has like vegan options. Foxy, watch out. But I like the vegan ones because they don't make my tummy hurt so much. I'm not like lactose intolerant, but I feel like all that sugar, butter, sometimes like kind of catches up, and like I, you know, it's sweets. I mean, you get a stomach ache, you know. But those ones, like I really like. I've housed like some fucking cake, eating that shit, and every time it never fails to amaze me how normal I feel after it. I love sweets that make me feel like I didn't eat sweets. It's like, oh no, I just had Evanly Bakes. It's healthy because it's vegan. Yeah, that's better. This is better. I know it doesn't seem like I'm changing much, but I am. I promise I am. Oh, and I need, yeah, full opacity. If you want perfection. The butthole cookies are everything. The best brownies ever from Evanly Bakes. Okay, hot take. Cancel me. Call Evan on the phone right now. I don't like the brownies, but I'm not a brownie person, so it's not my place to judge. I hate brownies. That's okay. Evanly Bakes brownie tasted fine, but I prefer not a brownie. I'm not like a... Anytime it's like double chocolate chunk cookie, like I'm like, please, like just calm down. Like I don't need that much cookie. Like I don't need that much chocolate in my whatever. Like sparse it in there. Let me enjoy the chocolate. I don't want just chocolate brick, you know? That's why I never really do chocolate cake. But like, okay, my mouth is watering thinking about it. So like, don't take me too seriously. But I do prefer not that. I'm trying to find this one girl's IG handle in the city who makes cutest themed cakes for affordability. I would not know, but let me know when you find it out. I hate cake and I'm more of a brownie lover, so I will be the judge and I say they were fire. Sally, you are the judge of anything and I will listen to you. The espresso brownie? Okay, I only had the butthole brownie. There's an espresso brownie. I think I would fuck with the espresso brownie much harder. I'm gonna need to revisit Miss Evan because this is news to me. Okay, let's get, oh girl, let's get some shading going on this jacket. And then where's my reference photo? Okay, so it's all like the same purple, it just has sequins. Okay. See, the part I'm not looking forward to is I'm gonna do the sequins on the clothes because that's gonna be a real bitch. But, you know, whatever. Okay. Let's get our soft little oval brush. Nope, girl, stop. Oval. Where is it? Oval. Girl, why are you so squished? Let's put you there. Let's open you up a little. Girl. Yeah, there we go. Let's turn that down. Butthole brownie was doing too much, I will agree. See, okay. So maybe I have a like faulty perspective because that's all I know is the butthole brownie. It wasn't bad. It was just a little too chocolatey to me. And I mean this in the best way. It tasted like if you've ever had those, I say in the best way as if I'm not about to roast it. It tasted like those Special K brownies. You know what I mean? Does anyone else know what I mean? It tasted like the Special K brownie to me. But I still fuck with the Special K brownie. Like, and here's me backtracking again, saying what brownies I do and don't fuck with, as if I didn't just sit here and go, I don't eat brownies, actually, I don't like them, they're bad. But like, anyway. Point is, I will eat any baked good, and all opinions I have on what baked goods are good and what baked goods are not are false opinions because I will eat all of them. Bleached butthole blondie over brownie. Okay, see, I would fuck that blondie up. I love a good blondie. Or a lemon bar. They're more fudge than brownie. Tea. I'm doing this shading all wrong. Just ignore what I'm doing, guys. I keep forgetting he's being lit by behind, so I have to have, like, backlighting. We're just gonna do this. And then we're gonna erase the highlights back in. There we go. There we go. See how now it's getting a little more form to her? The clothes are going to need the most work. As we've discussed, clothes are my weakness. Shading fabric, especially because I decided to do this flowing fabric moment. Special K brownie. Okay. Why is that one up and not the other one? I need this one up. let's just put that. Oh, it's this. That's opacity is down. Let's just pop him there. Okay, so also I'm now noticing that the bodysuit part is much more blue purple, but we will adjust that after we shade everything. I can apply a hue mask and we can tilt that part toward blue, but I'm not going to worry about separating it right now because honestly, the values are the most important part, and I don't really care so much about those little details right now because, quite frankly, we're not at the point of this drawing to be worrying about things like hues of clothing and fabric. We need to get the shadows in before we can do any of that. And I'm having a hard time visualizing the shading here. Fuck. I hate clothes. I hate clothes. Okay, so this is going to cast a shadow. I have a shadow here. There. Let's do this part will probably buckle a little bit, so we'll put some there. I have shadows in here. That looks kind of good. Okay. Let's make this brush a little smaller. It's giving indigo. What's giving indigo? Or is that a it's giving indigo? Like, is there a comma there, or is something giving indigo? Oh, the color! Yeah. It is giving indigo. It is. It is. It actually very much is giving indigo. I don't know how I haven't like made like an indigo outfit. Like I actually remember when I decided that that was gonna be my drag name. In my head I was like, am I really gonna wear indigo though? I guess it's like Violet Chachki doesn't only wear purple, but she doesn't wear a lot of. She does wear a lot of purple. But I mean, who cares? You know, I was born this way. It's not like I chose this name or anything. Okay. That sleeve, I think, is a good kind of jumping off point. This needs to go out more. Let's cover that a little bit more. Cover this a little bit more. Blend that together. And then we're gonna have some deep shadows back in here. And also in here. Okay, it's coming together, guys. It's coming together. I'm trying to sew more. Let me make you something kunti. Oh my god, please? Please, like, anytime anybody wants to take the load off me having to sew, go ahead. What would you make me? What is it giving? What am I giving? What is Sally Forth's vision of Indigo Sparks? Like really trying to like I just can't. You know, honestly, that's pretty good. It's like nowhere near done, but that does do what I want it to do. And once we sequin it up, like, we'll hide a lot of those details. And the body does look good. I can't lie. I'm really happy with the body. Yada, 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 yada. Ah. It's giving. Well, thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate the callback to the previous grammar question. Okay, let's switch. Actually, no. We gotta give more attention to the bodysuit now. Luckily, the bodysuit is supposed to be very much skin tight. It's pretty much just supposed to give the illusion of like that you can see what these people look like naked. So we don't need to have so much folds going on here. But I do want, like, obviously the fabric to look like fabric where it's supposed to. So, like, we gotta have some creases coming on the neck here from wrapping around. And I'll have that kind of fall into his collarbone there. So that kind of defines this. And then also there'll be a shadow from his chin from above. There we go. There'll be kind of a core to that shadow where it kind of lightens right there. So I'll do that. Except that is not what I want it to look like. There we go. Yeah. Just a very delicate touch is needed. Let's make sure we carve out that shadow there. Okay. Oh, oops, other way. Let's pump that highlight up against it. Okay, that's better. Now let's do a quick mask and shift this all a little more blue. So we'll do a hue mask. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So we're just gonna paint this in. Yeah, perfect. Maybe we even... No, yeah, I think how I have it, I like that. Ooh, this looks fierce, guys. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Sally, send a paragraph. Stop. I literally had the idea to do this as a sewing challenge. Like, what would I design? All the Pittsburgh Queens. So, for you, definitely a huge brimmed hat with maybe some dangling, sparkling fringe. And since biz casual... Making a comeback, I think indigo rhinestone blazer and fitted trouser with faux half skirt around the back, like giving cape. I had a vision. Okay, edit that to the hat has to fit big hair. So maybe we make like hat back. I could do a hair that could fit it, but not trousers. Don't put me in trousers. I anything but trousers. Indigo will wear trousers one day, but if it's gonna be if it's gonna be biz cas, then I want a pencil skirt or some other form. Like, if you can give me trousers, I trust you. Yeah, okay, no, I trust that. Pants scare me though. For no reason other than I want to show my big long legs. But oh, maybe if it was a trouser that's like little high-waisted, that would be fierce. If it was like a kind of like right at the waist, like it just nips in. Oh, with like a big belt right in the middle. You're onto something, Sally. You're onto something. Okay, let's get back into this space, honey. Deal. I can work around no trousers. Okay, work. Well, we have to like hang out and like talk about this for real. We need to. I love to have little like talk design and sketch at the same time and like work out ideas in person. We should do this. It'll be fun. Also, I am still not sure how I feel about the sparkle, so we're gonna take that away for now, just so that I can properly shade underneath it. Let's pull a little bit of this reflected light around the underside of the nose. This ear needs shadow, but that's too... I need more of a saturated shadow because the ear is semi-transparent with the light behind. So we'll want to bring that glow back in there. We want them to feel so hard. Want kind of like a little bit of light coming through there. And then let's pull this. If light was coming from behind me, the planes it would hit would be the temple, kind of like here, would come down. Like that. And then it would probably hit the same way up here and here, and then hit that brow bone. Something like that. And then we'd have some light kind of coming here and a little down there. Yeah. There we go. Let's pull up this picture again. Okay, so we want to do a subtle shadow across here. And we want to kind of bring this mid-tone around. There we go. And then let's pull, oh, Pentel, no. We'll highlight there. Just making sure to save. Just making sure to save. Last thing we need is for me to lose all this on stream. If I lost this entire file, I would quit. I would quit everything. Yeah, that would be here. Yup. Okay. Now let's get in here and start really making some magic. Because now everything is kind of blocked, but we need to go in and, like, you know, get the details right. The very little minute details. Such as how this midtone should be warmer rather than getting so gray. If you lost all your drawing progress on stream, I feel like we'd never see you again. Yeah, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. That would be it. It would be, all right, guys. It's nice knowing you, but it's over. It's over. Especially after the week that I've had. It's Jover, isn't it? Isn't it Jover? Okay, let's pump up the jam. Pump it up. I kind of want his eyeshadow to be a little purple. Part of me wants it to be a little purple. I feel like he needs a little color. Obviously, this is pink, but it will be purple when I'm done with it. Yup. Let's kind of mute it out a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want it to be so vibrant. Yeah, that's fierce. That's fierce. Now let's do a little, just a little sparkle. Just a little sparkle. Little sparkle. Just to give kind of the illusion of some glitter or some like foil eyeshadow or something, you know. And I'll hit like right at the high points. As if you just took your hand in like a little pressed glitter and just, you know. And then it would hit right on that real crease in the eye just a little bit more than it would anywhere else because that part is lifted forward. And then there would be kind of a concentration around the tear duct here. Yeah. Let's just do like one or two really bright ones to give some dimension. Yeah. Yep. And then we just gotta kind of add some realistic shadows back in. I like very much. Me too. Me too. That is cunty and fierce and fun. Oh. Okay, let's add. I feel like I like this under eye. Let's kind of pull that in a little bit more. And there would be a little more shadow right in the center of the eye here because you have light coming from the outside, like painted on light on the inside. So technically the darkest part would actually be here, even though it's painted on darker over here. The light would darken it here. Yeah. And then this shadow would kind of continue onward past that. And then we have the brow. But she doesn't have super prominent eyebrows as we talked last stream, so I don't want to go too in. I don't want to like put this man in guiche. But like he is supposed to be like F word. So like and is in real life. So like he's a queen, you know what I mean? Like he's Viola Van Horn's bitch. You know, he's not here to play. I mean, you don't just like wear a coat like this and not have a little mug on. I hate drawing eyebrows, both in makeup and in artwork. A little too on fleek, but that's okay. We're just gonna paint over it a little. Gonna blur it out. Still a little too on fleek. Just gonna go like this. I feel like I'm still kind of lacking some dimension here. So let's kind of grab this highlight a little more. There we go. That's what I want. And then that would kind of be here. I need to rotate this to the side. It's where that skin pulls as you smile. It's getting there. It's getting there. Okay. Let's just round this shadow a little. Then let's go back and let's define these shadows a little bit more, because I feel like now we're at a good place with highlights, but I think we need more definite shadows to kind of round everything. Or not round everything, but give everything a little more volume. Now let's take this mid-tone with an airbrush. Come on. Let's just kind of get rid of some of these harsh lines. I don't want to get rid of all of them, but I want to get rid of some. Honestly, look at in the little screen over here on OBS. It looks pretty good. I can't lie. I think that's like, honestly, like golden. Like, I don't think I want to touch the face much more. Other than the fact that we have to add the ring lighting again. Which, speaking of, let's just throw this back around everything. Oh, and there will be a nice effect coming in here because this side is facing the light more because he's turned that way. So we'll get a little edge lighting right there, which will kind of help define this side of the face a little more, because I felt like it was kind of falling flat over here. But this, yeah. Yeah. Right? Just that little bit on that side kind of like punches up the whole like three-dimensionalism of it all. I'm just making up words. Don't listen to me too hard. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And obviously we're gonna punch up like some almost white highlights within this ring lighting too, which will really round it all out. But even just with the pink, like, oh yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, let's pop just a hint of it. Just because I feel like if the light's coming this way, you would catch it just barely on the edge of these folds in the skin, and maybe slightly there on the chin. Is the chin too much? Yeah, I think that we're gonna leave out the chin. And that too. There we go. Okay, so now dimensionalism is a word confirmed. Is it actually? Is it like a word that I didn't know I even knew? According to Google? Okay, well, never mind. I'm a scholar. Let's shade these ears, because I'm never gonna want to shade these ears, and I just gotta bite the bullet. Look at this man's ear again. Okay, so this is, yeah. Shadow, shadow. We need some like super deep shit. There, that's what I need. That's what I feel like he's missing. Is he's missing like the really deep pockets of shadow, like that just peek in, just right there, and just little right there. And again, just a little there, a tiny bit there. Just like maybe some cross hatching there, a line there. Yeah. Yep. Let's hit that. And there's going to be a lot of this deep shadow under here. That's... Do you see the difference that made? Just a little bit of that shadow really goes a long way. So I think we want a little shadow under here too. Yep. And then let's take just honestly this white or this light purple. I'm just gonna carve into there a little bit. Now let's hit the very edge of these lights. Just barely, just taking this down. And then using that on the edge to blur that. Beautiful. Let's hit that just a little bit. Just trying to like squint my eyes and like visualize like where would there be light. Closing my eyes in order to see is wild. Okay, I'm gonna just hands off the face. I think that like it's like done. I mean, like, what more could you want from it? Let's now bring this shading into the body. Yup. Let's shade that nipple. Honestly, yo, like, this looks really fierce. Nip pull? Nip pull? Okay. Yeah, like, guys, that's fucking solid. I'm so excited to finish this. Okay, I just want to take a progress pic. Oh. He is one solid man. You're telling me. Imagine seeing this man like this close to your face. He is a brick shit house. Like, he is a... Jordan, you need to look at that man's Instagram. The pictures this man posts in a little Speedo bikini oiled up on the beach. Yeah. Okay, let's get into this fur because this is something I'm trying to think how I want to shade this. I guess I should just... What is going on here? Oh, that's the hue. Oops. Whatever I just did. No, go back. That. Okay. We're gonna get the... So what we're gonna do, actually, no, go back. So we're gonna want to get some intense shadows going in here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the fur texture into the shadows layer by layer. So we're gonna start really chunky, and then we're gonna take the next shade lighter than what we just drew. And we're gonna pull some fur into it. Kind of just like organically adding shapes back into it to kind of make it feel like there's layers and hairs and strands entangling one another. And then once we got some of that going, then we go to the next one, and now we cut into that shadow. See how it's kind of, it's giving. And then we can take that and hit just a few spots in the part below it so that it looks like there's some parts that kind of hit the light a little more fiercely. Let's pull this more up. See, like, even just that little bit of work, and look at that. I don't buy it so much on this side, though. Let's fix that. Doom scrolling his Insta LMAO. Yeah. You get it, Jordan. Don't have too much fun. He's hot when he grows his beard. I know. He's hot. Okay, and then now, well, we need to bring this actually further down. I realize I completely neglected this entire part of the fur. Okay. I'm happy with that. I would like to add a little purpley, more pinky purpley tones into like the middle range of this. I don't know what the right effect I should be using here. Saturation? Sure. Oh, that's color dodge. You know what? We'll keep color dodge and we'll make it darker and then that should. Yeah. Then we're gonna erase some of it. Yeah. Yeah. Now, let's just kind of match the highlights to the line art. Okay. Now let's do just kind of glow, just so it feels a little more enveloped by the light. Okay. That's good. That's good. And we can honestly turn these reference pictures off now. Let's now get, I guess it's time to do some sequins. Do I still have, I used to have sequins brushes. Or I made one once. Oh, there it is. I knew I made one. Yeah, so let's get some bright, let's make this big. So we're just gonna throw some dots on here. Sequins are hard to emulate, but you gotta kind of work in layers. So that's one. Now let's go in. And well, first off, let's... Oh, whoa. Let's erase where there shouldn't be sequins. And then on the new layer... Let's get this. Let's just kind of boop. Just add some. Excuse me. Let's add some dots. Da, 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 da. No, new layer. We'll do smaller. Da 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 da. This looks like shit right now, but trust me, I will make it look better very soon. So now we're going to. So S1, and we'll do S2, and then S base. This one, okay, so let's turn this to color dodge. Let's duplicate it. Oh, oops, no. Duplicate it. No, stop it. Color dodge. And I want this layer to be kind of offset. There we go. And then we're going to make those clipping masks. Now we're going to turn this one on. Also color dodge. Duplicate it. Offset it again. Let's duplicate the whole thing. Let's just... So now let's take this and let's make this color dodge. Not terrible. Now let's shift the hue of this one. And then we'll shift the hue of this one. Shift the hue of this one. And then let's just group that, duplicate it, merge it. Oh, actually, undo. Duplicate it, merge it. And then this, I want to be blur, motion blur. Let's do it on an angle. I want that to be, what do I want? Maybe we'll do vivid light. Hard mix? Yeah, hard mix. And then now let's take... Or actually, we need to now go back to the shading. And we want to add this. We got to add this lighting coming in from the shadow. That's going to make the sequence make a little more sense. So we'll take this and we'll kind of start painting in the light coming in from behind him. I think that looks so fucking good. Let's take a big eraser and let's erase away the hue mask just in those select places so that you kind of see that purple shining through, so it feels a little more like 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional. And then we are so close to me being done with this. I honestly, I don't want to overwork it. How do I feel about this now that it's done? Yeah, I don't think I want it. I think maybe I can use this in the background. Yeah. Let's duplicate it. That could be cool. That could be cool. Let's shift this one a little. Why you know shift? Oh. That's because this is the one I want to hue shift. Come on, hue shift. Oh, there we go. I love this sequence, looks great so far. I think the draw is going to drop when his draw is going to drop when I see that. I really hope so. I can't wait for him to see it. I still can't believe that I'm giving this to him. I want to get the right effect. Yeah, I think that's cool. Now we got to do another color dodge layer, and I want to kind of add this glow in around him with an airbrush just on the edges of the drawing so that it feels more like one thing. See how that affects the edges of the skin tones? Ugh, looks so good. Those where the light hits it and everything gets really saturated is what really makes it feel whole. Maybe even throw a little bit of that on here. Just a little bit. Honestly, guys. Honestly, I think we might be Let me just adjust the curves a little bit. I don't want to go too overboard. Like, that looks fierce. That looks... Wait. Me thinks I'm really happy with it. Me thinks, maybe we experiment with adding an overlay. Let me see. There's this one I use on like every drag flyer I ever make, which is just this overlay of snow. But it is like the best thing if you want to add some quick motion to something. Let me see what I can do with this. Let's pull the shadows down. Let's colorize it. And then let's add a mask. Let's kind of airbrush away some of these highlights that we don't necessarily want. But it's like a quick way to just kind of give the composition a little more depth, make it feel like there's kind of some more atmosphere going on around him. Yeah, I think that's like, I don't know how much better it could get. Do we call it quits here? Like, I think I'm like satisfied. Okay, wait. The lips need just a touch more work. I didn't really fuck with the lips after we finished them, so. Not that. Whatever I just did is not the solution. I don't know, maybe I don't want to touch it. Maybe I like where it's at. Maybe like... I do want to add the same highlight I did. Yeah. I think I'm done. Guys, I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna sign it. Let's get down here. Let's get like a nice gold with let's make this more flat. Except I'm gonna want I want this a little more here. Okay. What am I saying? Oh, yeah. Except I don't want... Why is it opaque? I don't want it opaque. Okay, we'll just do this. I guess I should sign indigo. That's my better signature. Yeah. And then let's just add a drop shadow on that signature so it's a little more prominent. There we go. Yeah, guys, it's done. Yeah, it's done. Let's get up into those details. Let's do a final look over here. So here he is. Beautiful as ever. I'm really happy with how the body came out. I'm really, really happy with how this came out, guys. Well, time to message him. Also, this was a quick stream. But I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to force myself to keep going. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm trying to ease myself back into this because it's been so long. And I'm not in the game mood tonight. I really just was feeling artsy, so yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna. I guess I should talk to you guys to say bye. I shouldn't let him be the star of the show, but yeah, that was fun. I'm very happy with how this worked out. Like, come on. I mean, how could I not be? I think I'm gonna sign off now. It's like weird that it's not even 9 o'clock. It's 4 minutes till 9. We've only been live for an hour 58 minutes. But you know, long day. I'm ready to like sit down and not do anything. We are definitely going to be streaming Sunday, and then we'll be back to our normal 3 streams a week. So look forward to that. I'll throw something on the schedule here in a few, and then we will kind of plan accordingly. Definitely want to pick back up on Scorn. Definitely want to finish Undertale. I want to play more Water Park Sim. I want to play Roblox. I said I was going to play Franbo. We never played Franbo. We have Until Dawn to do with Portia. We got a lot cooking. So there is no shortage of things to do. So I'm going to head out. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for just doing this chill little art stream with me. This was very fun. Oh, let me make sure I shave. But yeah, happy Friday. Happy Jacob's car being fixed day. Happy weekend. Yeah. Thank you, Sia. Thank you, Jordan, for hanging out. Thank you both. Thank you, anyone else who's still hanging out here. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Thank you. Have a good night. Wait, before I go. Okay, everybody. It's been a great stream. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Don't break your cars on the way to work. And have a great rest of your night.